Hello, my name is Tim, and I'm in the group called ctrl-alt-elite with the wonderful group members Paul, Will, and Jason. This is a part 2 of a previous video. Last time we were able to create a character, create multiple of them, and we were able to display all those characters created. Now this time we have added a couple of functions, like being able to edit, delete them. We're still working on our main function, the load or the actual helper function, to be able to work, do a lot of work with our characters. Um, and also you're able to retain the characters that you've made. This is our homepage. Not much has changed since last time. We plan on adding a login and a sign up page somewhere around here, and doing so will probably personalize and update your homepage, showing you your username. Let's go into our load character. These are all our preset characters right here. We have 4 of them. Now, if you come into our code and we look at our character data that we have that we use, our ID1 or our first character is not actually used. It's just to show you all the default values for our. It's like a template for our characters. As you can see here, we have our ID2 character is named Rengoku. Coincidentally, it is the same as this Rengoku, this character, and it's going to be the same for all of them: 3, 4, and 5. ID numbers. And there's some cool things that we could do with these cards now. So Rengoku, I don't really like him. He wasn't that great of a character. So we're gonna be asked if we want to delete this character because I want to delete him, and they're gonna ask if we're sure. So now if we go back, we can see that Rengoku is no longer here. He is gone, and hopefully he is never coming back. As you can see here, uh, it gives it tells us that our character has been deleted and has successfully happened. Now the cool thing is if we can come back here, let's go back to the top. We have our 1 who never gets touched, and now after 1 we can see that 2 is now missing. Now there's only 3. So the cool thing about this though is that when we do maybe edit Gojo, let's edit Gojo. Gojo, oh, did not mean to hit that. Excuse me. Gojo, I don't know, I didn't really like Gojo as a name. So instead, let's name him Bojo. Bojo, who is now going to become a rogue orc. As you can see, from our last video, there's a lot more added stuff. But right now, I just want to show you that we can at least update a character and edit them. So let's go here. We can now see that Gojo is no longer Gojo and is instead Bojo, the rogue orc. And so we can go back in here and look and see that his ID has been updated, and also edited. He is now Bojo. And as you can see here, as last time we saw that, I will scroll up to the top. Now we have our ID2. He's been altered to ID2, and all the other characters has been updated as well, to have like an orderly fashion to it. And so another cool thing I forgot to show you was, and while we can look at our edit, is that we now have image support. We can see that he got this image, and let me show you here that we can even reformat and resize the image as needed. It's so cool. You could do this all day. It's not gonna look ugly. It's gonna look great. And all of this was formatted purposefully as so we have the URL, and at least all of this is still like bunched together. It's not just clustered and unorganized. Um, so we have our we showed you to delete, edit. Let's see our load. Like I said earlier, it's not working, but I'll tell you the main idea of it. All of these are grayed out because these are not really what the helpers is supposed to focus on. Instead, it's supposed to focus on like the character levels, his um in-game events. So let's say maybe he hits 100, like 100, 1,200 XP. He when you update or save this character, it should show that he levels up with 200 to level 2 with 200 experience left over, and it would show you the next how much XP you need for the next level. Um, and down here with attributes, we expect to be able to roll for certain events. So let's say Mr. Bojo here was walking down a path and comes across a boulder, and his game master tells him he needs to roll for strength to move this boulder. Uh, and this would help the players roll for that strength check and so on. It was for all the other attributes if needed. Um, Returning is just going to send us to the home page. Save because it's not working properly to send you to the builder. But we're going to cancel that for now. And I'll show you that he has not been edited or anything happened. But it does show up that he does come into the loader and just is a mess right now because and this is our main issue because it's not being passed through the schema properly. But we'll fix that next time, next sprint. It'll be hopefully not a problem. So let's make a returning character, Mr. E.L. Fridge. Excuse me. Oh, I did not hit tab. Let's say at UDF, we'll call you a monk because you have such a wonderful voice, and let's make you an interesting gnome with. Let's see. There's a bunch of skills right now. I think in the future these should be separated based on like what class and you pick and maybe even your race. So somebody shouldn't be displayed for all for everyone. That might be a future thing. But let's say you're very scholarly and you can pick up to two perform. And if we pick another, you'll see, oh, you can only pick two. And it'll just take off this one. Let's see. Oh, your image support. We can, let's look. Let's see if we can find you real quick. Mr. EL Fridge UWF. Oh my. What is this? Is this you, Mr. EL Fridge? Well, well, well. Let's put you into the URL loader, and we'll give you a personality befitting the name EL Fridge. Let's say you are very cool. Age, I'm 35. I'll give you the 6 foot, maybe 180. Uh, Male, blue eyes. Truth is that I didn't rehearse this. I made a video, and it didn't save, so I had to do it again. But anyhow, here you are, Mr. Fridge. You are in our game, and if we go to our load, which is what we would do, or edit, you can see that there you are. You are Mr. Fridge with the at the UWF campaign, and there you are as a Fridge. And then we can come back to our code, and I can show you that you have been added to our data. And I can show you in our character data JSON file. If I scroll all the way down, because it should just add you here. There you are. And so that should be it with our app. Let's say if I wanted to delete, you would get updated. But that's what we got for our app. Sorry this video is a little too long. I wanted to show you all the hard work that we put into it. I want to thank both you, Professor, and my teammates for all the hard work that they have put into this sprint. Again, thank you. This is the end of the video. And goodbye.